It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
No touch it! No touch it!
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
He was brought down at the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks. Set. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
No touch it! No touch it!
Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 18.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Misdirection's the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up a first down.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts. No touch.
Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it. No touch.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
At the 14-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
No touch it.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
No touch it.
On 2nd and 7, Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Well, talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They'd been moving the ball well. Drive had started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
Set. On anyone. No touch.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own. Yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. A quick throw, but incomplete.
You could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
You.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Over here. Up.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Up.
Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And the 49er first down.
11.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. A throw left side for Pearsall is complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow. Outside. Good. Stop.
Now Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Good.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Pinheiro set to kick
They
off.
were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. And when you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of
25 yards that time.
That's another Bengals
11 MT. 11 MT.
Down.
Gun.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Fred Warner.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down and 6 now.
11 MT. Kate. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Yards.
The end result, 21 yards.
First down.
The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
49ers nothing. Evan McPherson to kick
after the
off
touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 26.
18. Yellow.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
11. Here we go. Hot.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Hey, Terrell, corner. Go ahead. 18. Up.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 14 yards. And the 49ers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Piñeiro set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
On one, ready? Here we go. 180. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Brown with his stick skills. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
First down.
This will be caught once again by Brown. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Bengals
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive. Really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through.
A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
On 2, ready?
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us.
Good.
And here, it does.
Makes the score. Bengals 14,
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now Watkins on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Purdy's pass.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
At the 24-yard
That's an excellent
line.
play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Yellow. Watch out!
Purdy looking to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field.
George.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the 49er first down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. Man, that's Ayuk. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
11. Here we go.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Bottom line, when you play a
Eddie
runner with these
Pinheiro
talents,
lining up
you've
for
got
the
to be
extra
able to
point.
wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Eddie Pinheiro set to
This
kick
one
off.
tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return is Charlie Jones. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke
Jones
that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard
From the
line.
shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got a man open, it's Chase. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 18.
18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Bengals.
11 MT. Let's get set.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
11 MT.
And
Here we go.
Bengal first down.
Again, it's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Andre Yoshibas, 26 yards. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
49ers 14. Evan McPherson.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there. it winds up incomplete.
Watch out.
Purdy off the play fake. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 23
as they'll stop it
yards.
with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. 18. Base rail. Corner.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Open man is Juwan Jennings. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
A 53-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL,
17.
and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Over here.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Look.
Back to throw, Purdy. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 17 yards.
He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Get set. Look. 18. Watch out. Up.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was brought down by
officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
Play action. Now Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's caught at the 10. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
42 yards.
A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
Uno.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
McCaffrey fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Brought down.
Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
2. Brings up second and goal.
Outside. Line of 53. Yellow.
throwing here. Purdy. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Second and 8.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Andre Yoshibas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. McPherson on for the point after. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Bengals 28, 49ers 17. Evan McPherson.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Looking to throw. Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown,
George Kittle, 65 yards. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score.
Here we go, boy.
And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario,
12.
get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Here we go.
Burrow going for it on fourth. He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
So the awareness of knowing where the first down marker is, it's not just for the offense. I mean, his defense has to understand that, too, and they gave up a huge one there.
Oh, yeah, this is one of those situations defensively. You're just counting on getting the football back.
No doubt about it. You've already projected yourself to the bench, and with a little bit of smile on your face for having stopped them, and now you've got to regroup and play again.
And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
A gain of 20.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
1-1, ready? Gun. Shot. 180. 11 MT. Shot.
Now it's Burrow. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki.
Complete to Mike Gesicki.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast.
11
Let the
MT
clock wind
tight.
down.
11 MT tight. Let's get set. 11 MT. They can't. Shot.
An inside give, Brown. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Shot.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
Chase Brown,
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts
on the tackle.
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. In the backfield by himself is Brown, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
H-Rail, corner. 118. Watch out.
Here's Purdy. That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
It's a gain of 20.
As it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Get set. Yellow. 118. 118.
Purdy to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Throwing, Purdy. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Purdy to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. And they don't get the reception. Incomplete. So now they're down to 17 seconds remaining.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. McPherson now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Bengals 42, 49ers 31. Evan McPherson to kick off.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
Here's Purdy to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete.
They'll come up now on second down.
Second and 10.
Yellow. Up.
Purdy with one final shot here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from a rainy Levi's Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Hold on, 2-2. 2-2.
They go play action now. Murray rolling to the left. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Kyler Murray.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2-2. Hot.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Niners are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Murray's
so anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Up.
He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he will score! Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. 49ers.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Makes the score Niners 7, Cardinals nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 42-yard line.
They go play action with Murray. Headed left, buying time. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It is a big gain for Arizona, and even 30 yards.
A gain of 30, and a Cardinal first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That one caught by Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Let's go.
They put Wilson in motion. Murray on 3rd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in.
To
Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now, Watkins on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get set, yellow. Watch out. Up.
Purdy works out of the pistol. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
He is met and dropped.
He was taken
down. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Get set.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go.
Outside. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Now, a short one caught by Tonjes. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd and 3.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third down, 3 to go.
Get set, get set. 18.
To throw is Purdy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Intended for
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there.
Johnson there on the
and it's going to lead to fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That's to the right side.
Intended for George Kittle.
George Kittle was the intended target that time.
There on the coverage.
And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That's Ayuk with it on the left side.
Ayuk.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another 49er.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Uno, get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Back to the air again is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Left, over here, over here. Get set, get set. 18, cut.
On the RPO, that one is complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one caught at the 4.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, 49ers. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes great. That's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Forward.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll throw on first down with Murray. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Second down, Murray. He's going to tuck it and go. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
First down, Cardinals.
Set to go now on first and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll take off again. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
It is second and 6. They put Wilson in motion. Now a second down throw from Murray. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. On first down, it's Murray. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Opposite. 18. What's yellow?
Throwing is Purdy. Open man, that is Jordan Watkins. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first
10
half.
yards on the pickup.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
What's up? Up.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now, Watkins on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
Get set, get set. Yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. Throwing the out route, Ayuk has it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 25
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Get set, get set. 18.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Right around top. Top.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's in. Jacob Alley. Touchdown. 49.
Touchdown. 49ers.
What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
21, Cardinals 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
So
off.
now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
2-2. 4-1. 2-2.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
26 yards.
Let's go.
And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he'll take this one in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Watch out.
Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Purdy now on second down. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
It's a gain of 11.
11 yards for number 11. And a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Here we go. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Yellow. Up.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And 12 yards to go.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
On play action, here's Purdy. First down throw there is incomplete.
For George Kittle.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
18.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. 18. What's up? Up.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
That's another.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Yellow.
Back to the air again is Purdy. Left side, complete to Pearsall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Niners first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Right there. Alpha's up. 18. 18.
A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Mac Wilson on the tackle. It's a gain of
It is a part of the country that could definitely use the rain, but it's also going to make for a very wet track tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. Line around, up. Cut.
Purdy going to the air right away. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Uno. Alpha up. Up.
Purdy off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Up.
Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Yellow. Get set. 118. Yellow. Up.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Alpha up.
Purdy looking to throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
11. Up. Here we go. 118. Watch out. Up.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Get set. Yellow. Rouse up.
Throwing here, Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. Give him 18 on the play.
First down.
A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
Out 7. 118. Watch out.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Get set. 118. Top.
Purdy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
My first thought is
10.
surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Heads up. 118.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
The ball carrier.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Touchdown! George Kittle, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Niners post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football.
Niners 7.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Hold.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
On the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 24-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Geno now to throw. He finds his rookie wideout for Tennessee. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
3rd and long always tilts to the defense. And I just remember as a player how many times it was hammered into my head. Know where the sticks are and get him down in front of it. But sometimes what happens is you worry about where that is much more than the person who has the ball.
And on that play, they didn't have enough focus on him. And somehow he turned a short pass into a first down. They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. On first down, it's Genty. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's second and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. But you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your third-grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. Fourth down, straight ahead.
Snowball.
They snap it to Smith. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Get set.
And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Officer! 18! Watch out!
They go play action here. Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout.
It's a gain
so
of
as they talk
yards.
it over, we step aside.
That's another.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage too.
Absolutely great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
18! Watch out!
Now Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
25 more yards.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Up.
He's got Ayuk once again. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
And the 49er first down.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3. And I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Second and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
Here we go,
Smith now to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And he's going to be dumped there, but he does have a 1st down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
First down.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. They'll 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Throwing again is Smith. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers,
Raiders.
41 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. So it took them a little while, Charles, but now they have their first points of the game, and they come here in this 3rd quarter.
And more often than not, Brandon, when that happens,
you
find yourself down 21, 28 points, and not really with a lot of hope, but with that touchdown, they're right back in this game.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
Raiders 7.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get set, get set. 18, up.
That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Intended for Brandon Ayuk.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Purdy from the gun. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Intended for George
I know
Kittle.
tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first
and
get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Now Purdy. He'll try and do this himself. It's caught at the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here we go, 18.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Darian Porter on the tackle. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Yellow. Get set, get set.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Raider offense set to get this drive started. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Hey, here we go. Here we go,
Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A shotgun snap for Smith. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains,
but
we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Carlson on for the PAT. And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Alpha's up. 18, watch out.
Purdy to throw. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Here's second down.
Get set, get set.
Throwing, Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here.
Leads to third down.
Purdy to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
All three timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. To throw is Purdy. There's a short one caught by Tonjes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
47.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And all the way down to the 9. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go, first and goal.
H-rail, corner. Alpha's up. 118, what's up?
Purdy tosses out wide, complete.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
At the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Get set, up.
Here's Purdy to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
49ers.
CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
17, Raiders 13. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Line. There we go, line. Good shot. Top shot.
Here's Smith. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete.
Smith's pass.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
Here comes second down.
Jack's left. There goes line. Good shot.
Smith to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One last throw here for Smith. And the Niners get there and bring him down. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. On the visitors' sideline, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys were winners a week ago, but the victories have been few and far between this season. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His guys know the playoffs are in their future. They have clinched the division and look to be a real force in the AFC.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. And off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Rodgers going to put it up to get started. This is brought in downfield by Judy. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down.
They'll motion the tight end Smith. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll run the toss with Warren. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Adisa Isaac there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
here's third down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he will have a Steelers first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs. And now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. On 2nd down, Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
A 43-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
Gray gonna return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard
So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, You could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
That one good for 26 yards.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Return it. There it is.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
First and 10.
Go ahead.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry.
The tackle by
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
It is third and long. Now it's Jackson. Catch made there, left side. Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down marker. On fourth down, out is the rookie Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Ravens will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own
There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime headman in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Play action now with Rodgers. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they come up now on 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Open man is Mechie. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
41. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6. Mechie, the man in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's
A gain there of 11. Good for a Steeler first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down right at the line.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On third down, Rodgers. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's out of bounds, couple of yards short of the marker, so
it's
decision to make here as it's fourth down.
Boswell on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the
and the Steelers will take a 6-3 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And the numbers will show he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yards.
Sit hot! Hey!
Play action now. Jackson. Forced out wide. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
That's good for a Baltimore.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Jackson out of the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Sit hot!
Pistol formation with Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On the give, here's Henry. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Rush from out of the pistol. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Derrick Henry.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
3-yard line.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback?
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. That touchdown reception number 22 for him this year. Tied for second all-time with Jerry Rice, who did it in 1987. One away from Randy Moss's record of 23 TDs. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens open the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Moving left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for a Steelers.
A big play at a critical juncture in this game.
First and 10
and even 30 yards. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
1-yard gain.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers cut the deficit down to 1.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. It begins at MetLife Stadium. It's the Jets at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's the veteran Jelani Woods. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Jets just will not lose. The perfect season is still alive. They get another win. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Brenton Strange. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the first half. The Jaguars, who are rolling up big at the break. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns taking on the Tennessee Titans. And here is Jerome Ford. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Browns with the lead at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback.
Check smash, check smash.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
Open man, that's Flowers. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Hey, middle. 180. Sit hard. 180. Sit hard.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Go. Get on.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Want to quit, ready? Report! Get out!
Off the play fake, Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Walker.
It nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold onto that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Again, it's Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
180! Shut up!
On third down, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
16 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
Down at the 10-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Jackson now on second down. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First down.
Hey, report.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
180! 180! 180! What a shot!
Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are going to open up the lead to 8. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Gain of 18.
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a Steeler first down.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Namde Matabike getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Jonnu Smith.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Throwing Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down
at the 20-yard line.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second down. Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Open man is Bateman. He's got him. A gain there of 16 yards.
It's a gain of
good
16
for
yards.
A Raven first down.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's second and 3. In the pistol, Jackson ready. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
A gain of 4 yards. And a Baltimore first down.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
Catch
18.
number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
First down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Slay. And it's a big return. Finally tackled right near midfield.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation, Mike. There's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
2nd down, Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Rodgers. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Rodgers has done this long enough. Gives himself up at the end, but he's got a 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
At the 25-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
At the 21-yard line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3:19.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Warren. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That's going to be caught.
Rogers pass.
And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to.
Gain.
It'll bring up 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Rogers. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out, but 1 first down will essentially end the game.
Go. Sit hot. Sit hot.
To throw is Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage.
Incomplete.
It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
180. Sit up.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Now, a guy who's very familiar with this spot, Aaron Rodgers for the Steelers. Down on the scoreboard. A little under a minute to go. How costly of an interception will that prove to be? As the tide turns, it's 1st and 10. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
Complete to
and
Johnny
he'll be
Smith.
Out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
4 yards
2nd
on
and
the pickup.
6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Blue 58.
They'll keep it on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's
on 3rd down. Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
It's a gain
Clock will
of
stop
14
with
yards.
37 seconds to play.
Steelers first down.
Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing,
it's
Rodgers.
2nd and 8.
Here's a short throw. Caught by Wiley.
Complete to
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their
5
2nd.
yards on the play.
The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. 3rd and short yardage. It's Rodgers. That is caught, and this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And, of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta have it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
Listen to this crowd. These guys need to stop on this 2-point conversion.
For the 2-point conversion.
Rodgers. That'll be caught, and he will get in. The 2-point conversion works, and we might be headed to overtime.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
The Ravens
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of
his
14
5th catch
yards.
of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
For a Baltimore first down.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Sit hot.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there, and we're likely down to a final snap.
Darius Slay on the coverage.
Here's 2nd down.
Sit hot. Why don't he? Sit hot. Go ahead. Hey!
Here we go. One final play. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs. And we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain.
second and
Well, that
10.
defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. Line. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Oh, the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nande Matabike. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Third and long.
No.
From the gun, Rodgers. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 22-yard
The Ravens
line.
offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
180. Report. 180. Run a shot. Sit up.
Pistol formation with Jackson. This one broken up. It's
Jackson's
incomplete.
pass,
The defender right
intended
there
for
with
Mark
him.
Andrews.
It brings up
Incomplete.
second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sit on. 180. Run a shot. Sit on.
Jackson out of the pistol. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third
down and 10.
No, we changed it. What? Go. Sit on. 180. Sit on.
In the pistol, Jackson ready. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Go ahead. Sit on. Sit on. Sit on.
Play action now. Jackson escaping to his left. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, able to pursue his man and drop him for a loss of 4. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A huge play there in overtime. 42 yards.
First down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
180. What?
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.